Hello everyone and welcome back guys to a brand new video where today we're here finally on Gran Turismo 7. Thought, as I'm going through a lot of the license tests and everything like that, I would provide you guys with my first wheel settings video for Gran Turismo 7. You've just gone out, you've purchased the new Fanatec CSL Gran Turismo edition and you sort of want to jump into the game and you don't want to spend too much time sort of tweaking everything. So these are kind of the first wheel settings that I've done for this game. Of course, Gran Turismo itself doesn't have too many wheel settings. You'll have to do a lot of it dialing it in on your wheel. So first of all, if we have a look in the control settings there, you can see button assignment, open, controller, that doesn't really matter, and then steering force feedback there. I've turned both up to 8 so far. It doesn't really, I've found, affect it too much. You can probably leave it on default if you don't want sort of too much vibration through your wheel there. But yeah, force feedback, maximum torque on 8, and then force feedback sensitivity also on 8. It's actually within your wheel that makes a lot of difference on this game there. So we're going to quickly run through all of my settings then. Sensitivity, first of all, I'm running at 900. You sort of want to match it, in-game and on your rear wheel there. So that is 900, I found, is what matches up for me. Force feedback, I've left it at 100 so far. I generally like quite sort of a strong wheel. Something that's trying to fight with my hands quite a bit there, so that's why I run quite a high force feedback there. FFB scaling, I've currently got it running on peak. It's just sort of what I found works best on pretty much every game, actually, that I've driven so far on either the PlayStation or the normal sort of Fanatec CSL DD wheel there. The NAT damping, I'm running it on 70. It's just basically a setting to sort of define how much of the force feedback is sort of washed out through the wheel. I personally, again, not a fan of that particularly, hence why I've sort of got very little of it being sort of dampened out from there. NATFRI, not 100% sure what this one does again off the top of my head, but I've also got that running on 70 there. NAT inertia, I've got running off. Again, obviously weakens the force feedback, but this time around it kind of works the opposite way to the other ones there. So I've got that completely switched off for now. That's sort of what I found working best for me. The FFB INT as well, I've also got that running off. And then force feedback efficiency INT, I've got that running at 100. Next up then, force, we've got running at the standard 100 as well there. And then the spring I've got running also at 100. The damper I've got at 100 as well there, and then the brake level I've got turned off. Don't want any sort of, I sort of like the brakes to be exactly as you'd expect them to be on your wheel there. The shock vibration I've got running at 100 as well. I like to feel the curbs, everything like that. And then the brake force I've got running at 40. That's just what I run on every game. I would recommend, if you're sort of jumping into Gran Turismo 7 from any other game, yeah, definitely run it sort of what you're using on most other games there. Because, of course, if you've got a load cell kit, that's just defined on how much force you need to put through it for each of your braking there. So, generally you get your eye in. A lot of games and sims handled pretty similarly nowadays. You can sort of fine-tune that later on down the line. But yeah, this was just sort of a quick video, sort of running through my basics over the weekend, everything like that. I'm going to be fine-tuning these settings a whole lot more. So obviously, if you do want sort of my proper review of it down the line, definitely make sure you get yourself subscribed. We just hit 1,000 subscribers on this channel as well, so a massive thank you to everyone that has got yourself subscribed. But yeah, of course, over the weekend, like I said, we're going to be doing a lot more Gran Turismo 7 content on this channel. Sort of daily races, I want to jump into some of those. Mainly online, I'm going to be focusing on, I'm sort of going through behind the scenes. Loving Gran Turismo 7 so far, though. But yeah, like I said, if you're new around here, please do give me a subscribe if you have enjoyed sort of this very quick sort of wheel guide video. And yeah, we'll be back very soon with more Gran Turismo 7 content.